Okay, so welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Tribit Stormbox, which I have in front of me here. Quite interested in this one actually. It's not really new by any means. I've seen it on Amazon kind of floating around for a long time. Just never really thought to pick it up. Not really sure why. It's just never really come up. But here we are. It's currently retailing for £50. So for a speaker of this size, and to be honest, quality already actually, I'm quite impressed. It's smaller than you might think from the pictures. It's yeah, smaller than like a JBL Flip 6 or any of the Flip series, but yeah, no less decent quality. It's got some decent passive radiators on either side. On the back here you've got power button, Bluetooth button by the looks of things. That's an X base, and then you've got an aux and a USB-C, I believe, power in. If I can open this port without ripping my nails off. Yeah, USB-C and an aux, which I really like. I know it's maybe an unpopular opinion, but I really like an aux. There's just no need to not have it, and it can be useful every now and then if you want to connect to a TV or an Xbox or a laptop. So yeah, it's just nice to have the functionality, and I really like these kind of, the buttons on the front, they're looking very iconic. Obviously the Stormbox Micro has got it as well. Yeah, looking very nice there. So, and the build quality is really impressive as well. It's right on par with the JBL offerings. So for £50, I'm impressed already. But let's take you through some of the specs. This has 24 watts of RMS power, which is 1 watt less than the Stormbox Flow, but maybe we'll speak about that slightly later. But yeah, decent output for this size as well. You know, not kind of what you'd expect really. We have 360-degree sound here, which is very impressive. Again, for £50 considering, but yeah, 360-degree sound. Presumably it is going to be slightly quieter from this angle because they can't be pointing directly at us, but we'll kind of give it a test, see what it's like. This is IPX7, which means it can literally play underwater if you wanted it to. You definitely don't have to worry about this thing near water or dust or anything like that. It can pretty much handle everything you throw at it. So yeah, you throw it in a pool for all you like. It may even be one that actually floats, potentially. A lot of the IPX7 speakers literally float as well. So yeah, very impressive for that regard as well. You compare these in party mode, but not stereo. Again, like with these kind of speakers, I never really see the point of pairing in stereo because they're just not really made for that. It's just not, you know, it's not the kind of atmosphere you're going for. These are portable outdoor speakers. You know, you're not setting up a surround sound system. So pairing in party mode is perfectly fine. If you and one of your mates has got these and you want to kind of just boost the volume, literally perfect for that. This is Bluetooth 4.2, so it is almost an entire version behind, kind of like a new speaker, like the Stormbox Flow is 5.3. So it does only have 40 feet, well, so it's got 40 feet less range than the Stormbox, like than the new offerings basically. So I think it's got about 80 foot of range compared to 120 foot of range. You know, which is quite a decent difference. Also, it means like through walls and things like that, you know, if you walk into the room next to it, this is a slightly dated Bluetooth version just because the speaker's been out for a while. So that's really the only downside so far, and that's not really a downside to how it was built when it was new. It's just because it's aged a little bit. But yeah, 20 hours of battery life, which is very good for something of this, you know, for the size, bearing in mind they fit all of the speakers in here and everything, plus a battery that can last 20 hours at 50% volume. Well, I think it's 60% volume with X-Base off, but even so, 20 hours is insane. 4 hours to charge as well, so pretty standard there. And it weighs 570 grams, so maybe lighter than you might think by looking at it, but yeah, no less rugged, if you see what I mean. We're going to do a quick sound test here, 80% volume, playing everything by Diamond Eyes. Speak about it afterwards.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Okay, so yeah, that's the sound test over. Long story short, to be honest, I'm really impressed for this value. Let's just bring up the Stormbox Flow, which is a much more recent offering. You can see they've even designed the box differently. But honestly, I think the original Stormbox is a better option. It's £14 cheaper. So yeah, this is 50, this is 65. So yeah, about £15 cheaper. It's, apart from the Bluetooth range, it wins in the IP rating. It's made of nicer materials, 360-degree sound as well. Battery life is not as long, and I don't think it can be used as a power bank. But apart from that, it kind of wins in everything, and the bass is slightly stronger as well, due to the proper passive radiators on either end. And it's got an aux port, which for me is just the cherry on top, really. So yeah, I'm really impressed with it. It's kind of a shame that they've seemed to have gone backwards in a way, because yeah, I'm not overly impressed with the Stormbox Flow. It's all right, but when you pull one of these out and you realise it's £15 cheaper, a couple years older, you're kind of sitting there thinking, what's improved? Like, what am I paying for? So really, I would go with one of these. Save a little bit. Get yourself a Domino's as well. Get yourself a Domino's and one of these rather than the Flow. But yeah, really, really great speaker. Definitely would look out over even the JBL Flips, actually, because it's literally half the price. Maybe even slightly less than half the price, like the Flip 6, or yeah, I think this is still the newest one, is about 120 odd, so this is 50. Yeah, I mean, this is really, really great value. Decent build quality, nice sound. Really no complaints here at all. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. If you disagree, or if you've got one of these yourself, or anything you want to see it compared to, just yeah, let me know.